Hi, I'm Ratigan, and a lot of folks have been asking me since we told people we were running for Congress, what are our priorities? Well, here you go. Our first priority is good jobs that support families in the district. How do we do that? Two ways. One, advocate for strong trade policies in our government that prevent loss of jobs through cheating in trade contracts, and acknowledge the lie that there is no such thing as free trade. There is always a cost when a developed country sources labor from a developing country that benefits the developing country and comes at the expense of the working class of the developed country, in this case, the United States. That was as true in Rome or in Thailand as it is in America today. We have to acknowledge that and advocate a trade policy that can defend our country from the costs that are being denied and being borne by our working class. We also need to celebrate what's great about what we already have. The best assets in the district can be built larger and more robust. Our universities, our ports, our manufacturing, our farming. Our first priority is good jobs. Our second priority, health. Stability and access to healthcare systems, rural and in our cities, and an acknowledgement of the toll that the opioid crisis is taking on our communities, specifically as a major health crisis in the district, and supporting the people that are working in our schools and communities to solve this problem while bringing the jobs back to create the pride and purpose that we all seek in our days. And our third priority, quite simply, is education. Specifically, spending the tax money that is collected for our public schools in our communities. If we're going to tax our residents to educate our students and spend money in our schools to acquire everything from food to desks, as much of that money as possible should be spent locally inside of our communities, and our teachers need to be given opportunities and resources to build the environment that allows them to control how their students learn. An emphasis on political reform will be a foundation of this campaign, for it is political reform that opens up the process and allows more participation and a broader base of financing for all politics that allows the new trade policies, health policies, and education policies that we all need to do this. Electing me or anyone else to Congress alone will never solve these problems. You know that as well as I do. I studied political corruption for the past decade. I know how broken the system is. But I also know that while I cannot fix this, even as your congressman, I do know that we can fix this and create the jobs, health, education, communities, and country that we all want and deserve. We can fix this. I'm Ratigan, and I'm running for Congress in New York's 21st Congressional District.